Welcome, guys. This is the ItalianFras back with a new series, and this is the career mode series where I, Toto from the ItalianFras, will be playing with AC Milan, my favorite team. But this will be not any ordinary career mode series in which you're gonna see gameplay of matches and our progression. This will be a project, an Italian youth project, the right way, meaning how Milan have set this goal of creating a youth project, but and haven't been succeeding that well at it. But here I am on FIFA 14 doing it and showing how it is done. Now in this video I'll be showing you the signings that I will do, the players that I will sell, and the transfer market deadline. And I'm also going to explain a bit of how we're going to work in this video and in this series. To start off, it's very simple. I'm gonna be hiring a global network transfer scouts. My mistake, and a typical scout. One for the youth academy, and the other one for scouting prolific or promising players within Italy. You'll be surprised in the next episode. You'll see some very talented players that are here that are very unknown to in real life to people that are actually scouting the game, and it makes the game very realistic. But here you can see right now I am organizing the team. I'm putting players on loan, players on for sale. I'm really organizing everything. I'm trying to sell Bonetta, I'm trying to get rid of Zaccardo, Montari, all these players that aren't really needed at Milan. And I've set objectives. I really have. I really want to continue the series, at least play 10 years of worth of career mode. You know what? Here was Birsa. I didn't really know what to do with Birsa because he was pretty good in the game. Actually, his value was 5 million. So I'm like, you know what? I'll loan him out. I'll see what I'll do, and we'll see what I do with him next episode. Overall, guys, what I will do is, I don't know if it's gonna be per season or per year sort of episode, but what I'm gonna be doing is, in this episode, like I said, I'll be showing you what players I'm getting, what players I will sell, and in the next episode I'll show you the year after that of how my team currently looks like. And as I said before, I did set objectives. I'm trying to search for Italian players that have high potential, just like, funny enough, Ranocchia. So I'll be going after guys like Ranocchia, Marco Verratti, Samuele Longo, and so on and so forth. And of course, I'm gonna try my very best to keep players such as Asherawa and Baltai, because their potentials are gonna go up, and the better they get, the more they're the more they're gonna demand to go to another team. So I just have to be very careful with their contracts and offering them the right contracts so that they don't they wouldn't request to leave the club. Another goal of this series is to actually see how good these Italian players will get. So that's what's really interesting, because when you sign a youth player, let's just say a guy like Liali, who's in his 70s, I think he's overall 74, but he has a potential of 84, you understand? And let's not forget the potential. Just because it says he has an 84 potential doesn't mean he could only hit 84. You understand? You can hit potentials of higher or even lower of it. It just really depends. So here we have Zaccardo, who we're gonna sell to West Brom. You saw before that I did loan out Poli. Poli is another player with great potential in the game, so I'm just gonna loan him out just to get experience. And not just him, a lot of other players. We have Kingsley Boateng, we have Petagna. These are players that are in the game that don't have a lot of potential. Yeah, I did get rid of Pazzini, but I will be getting rid of Matri also in the future. I'm gonna be replacing them with other players. I'm hoping with like a Mattia Destro, or hopefully a Simone Longo. I'm very happy that they actually put Jorginho as an Italian in the game. They actually updated it, which is pretty nice. So I'll be going after Jorginho as well. So yes, I am selling Montolivo here. Not that he's a bad player, but I did need the cash. We sold Montolivo. We're going to be replacing Montolivo with Marco Verratti, or hopefully with a Jorginho. We'll see soon. But this is going to be very crucial. It's going to be a very interesting series. As I said, it's for me at least, or for people that like talents or to like build teams around talents. It's going to be very interesting to see how it's really going to play out. And you add in also the youth academy. These are made up players, right? It's created by a simulator, a generator. And so I'm hopefully gonna get an Italian scout with 5-star experience and 5-star judgment. Of course, I am not gonna go for less than that. The same thing goes for the global network scout that's gonna look through the Italian talents in the Serie A, and or even in Serie B. I think they do scout for Serie B. I'm actually not sure. We're gonna see that in the next episode. But as you can see here, I'm going for someone along. Oh, he has an 84 potential. Very surprising. Um, Granted, though, he does have a lower overall than guys like Destro, Gabbiadini, and it's going to be very interesting. My another goal for me, of course, is to coach the Italian national team, as we all know that the World Cup is coming in 2014, so the summer of 2014 in the game. So if I can get the Italian national team coach and coach them for the World Cup, and to win it and all that with the players that I'm scouting and everything, it would just make this series a much more better. How can I say this? Basically, it would add more entertainment into the series. So of course, right now I'm negotiating contracts. Ranocchia. I'm really going through a lot of offers. Barcelona, and the list goes on and on. But overall, guys, I am very happy with this series. I hope you guys do enjoy this. If you guys want, I will show gameplay, but that is not really my goal in this series. It's just to show how my team will look like from now all the way to 10 years of career mode. Don't expect this to be a weekly basis video, because it's really hard for me to play at least half or a full season within a week, but expect a video on a constant basis where we will have always new content when it comes to the career mode. So expect always new things with the Milan team that I'm gonna have now. It's not always gonna be the same team. Players are gonna have higher potentials. I really hope Balotelli fulfills his 90 potential. I really hope Asharawi, Mattia De Sciglio fills up these potentials as well. Because let's face it, Milan do have a youth project going, and the problem right now at Milan is that the system isn't implemented right. The philosophy is right, but the system isn't. So what I'm here trying to do is I'm trying to correct that, and I know it's a game, but what I'm just trying to show is that I'm trying to emulate or show how it should be done, and it's gonna be very interesting, very interesting. Like I said, I'm a big advocate for talents. A lot of people don't really like youth players. They focus on experience and all that, but you know what? This is gonna be very good for me to learn more about talents, because you know what, I've learned a lot of talents. I've seen a lot of talents that weren't even that I didn't even know, and the scouts over here that found my global network scout found. And it's interesting. I'll explain this more in the next video. Oh yeah, this is the transfer deadline, by the way. We're trying to sell almost, putting Mouse in. It's a pot. I think this was a bit late. I should have done this before, but anyways. But yes, you're gonna see in the next video the talents that we find. It's gonna be very interesting. Niang, great player as well. We have to loan him out because, well, if you want to gain experience, we're gonna do that. I haven't still decided what formation I'm gonna build the team around. Maybe a 4-2-3-1, a 4-3-1-2. It really depends on the players we sign. I really want to get like a Lorenzo Insigne as the trequartist, and having maybe a Sharawi and Balotelli play up front. I know Sharawi is meant to play as a winger, but I prefer playing him as a striker. But yes, here's the transfer deadline, as we can see right now. Some last minute moves, some last minute signings. Let's see who we're gonna sign here. Again, like I said, I'm trying to figure out, because Milan has a lot of players, at least a lot of talents that are loaned out, and it's gonna be hard in the future for me to incorporate who I should keep and who I should let go, like Kings of Old Time, Petagna, Comi, Fossati, and all these guys. As you can see, we just signed Verratti before. And yeah, so it's very crazy here. We're learning out as much as youth players as possible. Simic, a player I've never really heard of before. But you know what? I think Milan was the right team to choose. They already had the Sharawi, they have Bal, they have De Sciglio. So it's a great structure, a great base to start off with, and to add more talents within it. And yeah, guys, I guess that's about it for this video. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and until next time, guys. 208 million spent in one day, incredible. Well, until next time, guys, peace.